What would you do if a street performer started acting out your most private moments in public? I should have known something was wrong the first time I saw Marcel perform my morning routine. It was 3 months after the divorce, and I was finally settling into my new life in downtown Portland. The studio apartment on the 23rd floor of the Harrison building wasn't much, but it had those floor-to-ceiling windows that made it feel bigger than its 400 square feet. Plus, I could literally see my office across the street in the Morrison Tower, which made my daily commute a joke even when I was working 16-hour days debugging the new client management system. The mime showed up on a Tuesday in October. I noticed him from my desk during a coffee break, this pale figure in traditional white face paint and black clothing, performing for the lunch crowd gathered around the small plaza between our buildings. Nothing unusual about that. Portland's always had its share of street performers, and this guy seemed talented enough. He was doing the classic invisible botch routine, pressing his palms against unseen walls with that exaggerated precision that makes you believe the barriers are really there. What caught my attention was how he seemed to be mimicking someone's specific movements rather than just performing generic trapped-in-a-box gestures. The way he pressed his right palm up high while his left hand stayed low, then switched positions, then repeated the sequence exactly 3 times. It looked familiar, but I couldn't place why. That evening, I was washing dishes in my tiny kitchenette when I realized what had bothered me. I was doing the exact same motions Marcel had performed, pressing sponges against the inside corners of my narrow window to clean off the condensation that built up every night. Right palm high, left palm low, switch positions, repeat 3 times. The same sequence I've been doing every evening for weeks without even thinking about it. Coincidence, obviously. How many ways can you mind being trapped in a box? But the next day, Marcel was back, and this time his performance was different. He was mimicking someone typing, but not just random keyboard tapping. His left hand stayed stationary while his right hand moved in quick, precise bursts, then both hands would pause, and he'd make a gesture like he was rubbing his temples. Then back to the typing pattern. I type with a gaming injury from college that makes me favor my right hand, and I get tension headaches that make me massage my temples in exactly that way every 20 minutes or so during long coding sessions. I'd been working late on the Morrison account all week, staying at the office until 9 or 10 each night with my desk lamp creating a bright rectangle of light in the otherwise dark building. A chill ran down my spine as I realized Marcel might be watching me work. I stepped closer to my office window and looked down at the plaza. Marcel was performing for maybe 15 people, but he wasn't looking at his audience. His white face was tilted up, pointed directly at my building. When our eyes met across the distance, he smiled that unsettling mime smile and gave me a small wave.